Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing: single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we have a special edition. We're going to be rating the regulars, something we don't get to do as much as we like. We're usually incredibly busy, but we got a little downtime here at the ABV Barrel Shop Tasting Bar. We thought we'd get together and rate the regulars. My name's Steve Akeley, joined by Jim Fosnot and Darren McCroy. What's up, guys?
How we doing, Steve?
Hey, y'all.
Good, good. So, yeah, we've got a fun show today. We're going to be going through that process. We've got 20 nominees. We're going to get that down to 10, which will be our 10. And again, they could hold this position for a while.
Yeah.
We like to try to do this monthly, but man, things are going well here at the shop, so we just don't get the chance to do this as much as we like. So it's a big deal.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
It absolutely is. So we're going to get to that after the break. For right now, Darren said there's something you want to talk about. What is that, sir?
So what we're going to be drinking before we go out to break here is a Remus pick that we've just gotten in.
Yeah,
and
cool.
he was known as King of the Bootleggers.
Yes.
Which I think is one of the best titles you can be known as. That is a cool title.
You said bootlegger, not bootlicker, right?
I said bootleggers.
I swear to God you said liquors, but okay.
Yeah. This is a lot of that kind of stuff.
But what do you think would be a great title to have? Like King of, not something that anyone has ever called you, but something that you'd be like, that is a cool title.
The Bourbon King of St. Louis?
The Bourbon King of St. Louis?
I think so. I've tried throwing that out there, but
I made him a crown.
I got a crown. I'm ready to
here in the shop.
I'll wear it every day once I get officially
Crowned?
Yeah,
so
coronated.
What, you need the mayor to sign something for you to start wearing it?
Sam Page, I guess, because we're in the and if
you
I'm
go
here,
for all of St. Louis?
Yeah. Well, okay. The mayor then. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Tashara Jones, if you're listening, which I'm sure she does. Yes. Make a proclamation to make me the king of St. Louis bourbon.
Raj's birthday became a city-wide holiday.
Really?
By a proclamation, yeah.
Okay. And then we're shipping them out, too.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that back?
No, it's forever.
It's forever, huh? I don't know. You still think that's going to happen?
Yes, I do, because...
I don't know.
I don't think they would have said yes if it wasn't going to happen.
We'll see. There's a lot of people who donate a lot of money based on the fact that elephant's going to be there. And it's interesting to me. I'm not a money guy, so it's the when you piss off the money people, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And that's the people they got to deal with. It doesn't matter what I think. Yeah, the zoo could care less what Steve Akeley thinks because I don't have any cash. The people that have cash, it depends. I don't know if they're angry about it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I know I was around when the fundraisers were going on with Raja, and it's like they were going to ship them out then, but they're like, but if we could build this thing, you can have a forever home. Okay, well then everybody steps up, donates all this money. And
there's definitely something special there because he's the first elephant ever born at the zoo.
Right, yeah. So it's interesting. Yeah. So I don't know. When's that supposed to happen? Do you know?
Not really.
Okay.
Good answer.
All right. So what was the question?
The title. What title would you want?
What title? Jim, do you have a title?
I've never. No, nothing.
King of the Jackasses.
I already own that one. Sure, I'll be king of the jackass.
I think that's a great title. I honestly said mine out loud before I could.
The king of sarcasm? I don't know. Sure. I'll go with that.
I used to always like on Howard Stern when they introduced Stuttering John, and he was hero to the stupid. That's a good title.
See, king is a great stopping point. I like the ring of emperor. Like emperor of, I don't know what it'd be. People that look like orangutans or something.
Right.
But emperor, I think, is the important
People who
title
bring
part.
SpaghettiOs to a bottle share.
Yeah.
We had a show recently, Jimmy, and I don't think it's even out, so even if you were listening, you didn't hear it, because I don't think it's out yet, but we talked about what you should bring to a bottle share, and he said like a crock pot full of pasta.
Yeah, I said a pasta bar, is what I actually said, but I meant a crock pot full of
What
pasta.
kind of bottle share are you bringing a crock pot full of pasta to?
If you are hosting a bottle share.
It still seems like a horrible thing to do at a bottle share.
Yeah.
It needs to be like finger food.
Right, exactly.
You can have that, but you need the pasta for like the end of the night. Everyone needs a nice bowl of pasta.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I don't think so either. I don't.
I'll die on this hill. I believe I have said nothing wrong.
So you'll be the emperor of pasta.
Emperor of pasta to a bottle share.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
All right. What we're gonna do next? We're gonna toast our way out. And then when we come back, we're gonna be rating the regulars. So let's give a cheers here on our latest barrel pick from George Remus. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of Executive Bourbon Steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your Executive Bourbon Steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your Executive Bourbon Steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com.
This is Paul Tomaszewski from MB Roland, and you're listening to The Bourbon Daily.
All right, everybody, welcome back. It's Steve, Darren, and Jim, and we're here at the ABV Barrel Shop, and we're going to be rating the regulars. We start out with 20 nominees. So here is who is nominated. We're going to narrow this down to 10, but here are the 20 that could potentially be a top 10 rate the regular. You got Von Nieters, Josh Dale, Randy and Adam Fouth. Again, it doesn't count. That counts as one when they're paired up. New Guy and KK, Clayton Seabacker, Dave Probst, Tom Shue, Bob Miramonte, Jeff Andrizzi, Evan Van Squik, Wayne Van Sluis, Sean Bequette, Katie Joyce, Jason and Tina Rack, Michael Steinkamp, Matt and Linda Modica.
Yes.
Yes. or the other.
I think we found out actually both is correct. So yes, I got chewed out one day, but then they came back and said it was actually.
But I can't remember what we originally called them and what they elected us to.
I think I said. Here comes the Modicas. I think right.
Yeah.
Or did I always
I
say
think
Modicas?
Modica.
I think Modica.
No,
I was
Modica's
Modica.
the old one. Modica's the right way.
But then the actual right way is Modica.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what they
But
get.
her-
They
their
Americanized it. They Americanized it to Modica.
Yeah.
So technically both are right. Kyle Neely, Jim Gokin, Tim Howard, and Logan C. Logan doesn't. I'm not even trying. I'm not even going to try.
Yeah.
No, it's just Logan C.
C.
That's all
There's
you
like
get, Logan.
13
Sorry.
consonants and one vowel.
Yeah, there's Z's and J's next to one another. How the hell is this possible?
Yeah, and his vowel's a Y.
Right. All right, so there you go. Who do we think our coveted number one spot? Now, as we came off the last one, Von Nieters held the number one position. And that was back in January when we did this. This is March.
And I think it was the beginning of January.
Early January, okay. Who do we think deserves that?
I'm going to throw my name out there. The person who just left here, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh would be tough to beat, right?
A ton of classes.
Yeah.
He'll come in multiple times in a day.
I think he's done enough to unseat Von Nieters from last month.
All right. I agree with that. Josh Dale has brought his A game for quite a while. So
And I believe that is his first number one ranking.
Okay.
And he's coming in tonight for a class.
Yeah, He'll get to see it. So we'll get the fun of that. All right. Who else? Who's number two? God, a lot of people have had strong showings.
So one, I'm going to have to be a big advocate for because most of the time it's on.
Maybe because I've got one that I is a little bit further down the list here, but I think needs to be.
Is Wayne Van Sluis.
Boom, he's on there. That's what I was thinking.
He comes every Friday night, a lot of times after you guys leaves, and like hangs out with me and.
He brings things for us to try. He'll leave bottles for us to try.
Yeah.
Brings in people.
He brought his brothers in.
His brothers in. Coming to events and bringing people with them.
Yeah. Wayne's got to be top two.
Okay, Wayne is top two. All right. Who's number three? So far, we've been in agreement here. Who do you like number three?
It is always nice when Katie Joyce makes her way down. Like she's always so fun to talk
She
to.
was here twice recently.
Yeah. And that first time she was here for 3 hours maybe. Okay. But I don't know if she's number three ready.
I don't think number three. She may make the list, but I don't know about number three. I'm not sure about that. You think Von Nieters?
Yeah.
I don't think he can slip too far down.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget that guy. He's solid. So we'll put him at number three. Von Nieters. All right.
And then New Guy and KK as a couple together, they're always fun when they're in here.
Okay.
Are they coupled up on there? Or
They're coupled up this time.
So we get a 2-for-1 with that, which is nice. So want to go that?
Yeah.
Number 4, New Guy and KK? New Guy and KK. All right. That's good. Got them down. Who else? I'll tell you what. Clayton Seabacker. Dave Probst.
He's had some questionable food opinions recently, and I don't know if he can be
brings us joy with those.
Yeah.
He has the hills that he's willing to die on, which are hysterical. And this isn't about how much money they spend or that. It's about who brings us joy when they come in. And those conversations bring me joy.
Those conversations bring me joy, but they're also like, Clayton, you could be perfect. And then you hate eating on the hill.
You could be perfect.
I just think it can help him out a little bit, but it also has to bring
ding him. You're going to ding him for that.
Yeah,
okay?
I think it's worth mentioning.
Okay. Yeah.
This is from the guy who wants to bring SpaghettiOs to a whiskey tasting.
Right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to throw one out there because I'm going to go a wild one here. Tim Howard attends most of our events, has come on strong. He's a new syndicate member. And you know, he's late to the game, but you know what? It shows that you can get on the radar very quickly if you just keep coming in. Yeah. And he's coming in all the time.
That's who I was thinking.
So I think he belongs there. So Tim Howard comes in at number 5.
I love how Darren jumps on the bandwagon after everyone. That's exactly what I was thinking.
That's why I was knocking Clayton down a step, because I was looking at Tim Howard's name.
All right. Who do you think? Someone else can take the lead on number 6. I think I've said a lot here recently. So
Go ahead.
And they're all good people here. We've got a solid list. And all these people have coming in quite a bit, too. So it's like, there was some times when it was like, a lot of the regulars haven't been coming in. But this is,
honestly, that January list, it was tough to remember.
This one, though, is...
I think I'm going to have to go with Logan C. here.
Okay.
Because he is a great guy that I love talking to.
He stepped up his game for sure recently. He's also wants to join. We got that little thing for members, the Barrel Club, and he's trying to get all the barrel picks and stuff like that. That's a commitment. So
but he was talking about, like, fishing after, like, when his campus was supposed to be closed. He'd go to the camp, like the lake and fish and sneak around. But he's been
coming in here, like, when you're here, but then also be here, like, when I'm here by myself. Yeah. So I know he's coming in a lot because he's coming in when all of us are here at different times, not just on, like, Saturdays when we're all
But
here.
I've really enjoyed talking to him lately.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that's his first time making the list, too.
Okay. All right. Jim, you got some?
Yeah, I'm going to throw out Bob.
Bob. Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Bob Miramonte.
Bob's got to be there. I mean, he can't slip further than that. Like,
Bob Miramonte, solid. Yeah, big supporter of everything we do. Is here a lot. Always positive attitude, fun to talk to.
Yeah.
It's about giving us joy. Bob always gives us joy when he comes in.
Interesting life. Always got good stories.
Yes.
Always going somewhere to see fish.
Loves fish. I don't understand that, to be honest with you. I don't understand the fish thing, but that's okay. That's okay. He likes them, and he's there. Seabacker. I think we need to come back around. I think he belongs. He's got to make it. So that's going to put him in at number 8. That's still solid.
Yeah.
Nothing, no shame in being number 8. All right. We got 2 spots left. Let's go over who's left here because we know Darren's going to have to make the final pick, of course.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got Dave Probst, certainly belongs. Tom Shue, really stepped up his game too. Jeff Andrizzi hasn't stepped up his game, but he lives in fucking Dalton, Minnesota, and he came down to be part of it. I can't believe there's people who live an hour away and will send me messages on Facebook, and I'll look at their profile. They're like, I just wish I lived closer. I'd come in there, and I'm like, we've been open a year and a half, and you haven't made it in one time. And you live like an hour away.
Yeah.
We got people come that are an hour away that are here all the time. Sean Bequette, obviously, big supporter here all the time. Katie Joyce, she's, like I said, come a couple times here recently. Jason and Tina Rack, Steinkamp, always fun. The Modicas, Harmonicas, whatever they prefer. Kyle Neely and Gokin.
That's a tough list there.
Yeah.
Last cut's going to suck.
Yeah.
So I'm going to exclude myself from this one.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to get to who's our left. So Jim, you and I, who do you think?
This is tough, man.
Who would it? Let's look at it from this thing. Let's go by this. Who would it mean something to? Because sometimes it is about giving praise that is desired to. They want it.
I think it would mean something to Jeff.
To Jeff? Okay. Yeah.
He literally had to take a plane to get here.
Yeah.
I mean, he flew here.
Yep.
He's
a big supporter of the shop. He really is just a good guy, and he's coming to an event. He's coming to a barrel pick with us in Wisconsin. So he's going to drive over. Just so he's taking time off work so he can come over and be part of things. So, yeah. Again, if you're making an effort from Dalton, Minnesota, you deserve to be out there. All right, so that's going to leave it down to you. Let me mark Jeff off here, and this is our list. Who's left? One more person gets to go on, Darren. Who's it going to be?
Who do you hate, Darren? Who
do I hate? Everyone that is not the person that I named for this 10th spot. I absolutely hate you, and you should know that.
This is true.
I think I'm going to have to go with Tom Shue. He has been here every event, and February was an event-packed month, and he was here for almost every single one of them.
There you go. There it is, folks. There it is. Rate the Regulars is in. I think we got a great list here.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for the ones that aren't on there.
I do, too.
There's some great people, great supporters of what we do.
Like I said, I love talking to Katie Joyce.
Yeah. So there you go. That it is what it is at this point. Nothing else that can be said.
Can't change it. It's
in
stone.
It's locked in. I wrote that in permanent ink, guys. Nothing we can do. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Darren, we'll start with you.
You can find me on Instagram at the Bourbon Adventures.
All right, Jim.
You can find me on Facebook at Jim Fosden, on Instagram at FozJim, or most days hanging out here at the ABV Barrel Shop in Arnold, Missouri.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. I've got a website, steveakeley.com. The important website, though, abvnetwork.com. Check it out. Everything that we do is out there. Previous shows, blogs, so much more, abvnetwork.com. Come by and see us. The ABV Barrel Shop, the place where you can try before you buy, which is very cool. It's a great place to not only enjoy different whiskeys, just to hang out, talk whiskey, that type of thing. So check us out online, see what we have going on. Maybe someone's coming in that's pretty exciting. It is abvbarrelshop.com. Get involved in the show, patreon.com/the ABV Network, and please, whatever platform you're listening to us on, give us a 5-star review and leave comments with that. It helps new people find the show. That's pretty darn important to us. On that note, we'll let you go for now, but we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya!
Cheers.
Bye, y'all.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you are in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening, and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.